Good morning, all of you. I'm going to solve a problem on module 3 vapor power cycle. The first cycle is Carnot cycle. I'm going to read out the problem. A Carnot cycle, heat is supplied at 350 degrees centigrade and rejected at 25 degrees centigrade. The working fluid is water, which while receiving heat evaporates from liquid at 25 degrees centigrade to steam at 350 degrees centigrade. From the steam tables, the entropy change for this process is 1.4375 kilojoules per kg degree Kelvin. If the cycle operates on such stationary mass of 1 kg of water, find the heat supplied, work done and heat rejected per cycle. What is the pressure during heat reception? Show the cycle with TS diagram. Okay, this is the problem with respect to the Carnot cycle. Okay, for this Carnot cycle we have to write down the TS diagram of Carnot cycle. Okay, this is Carnot cycle. All the things that should be dry saturated condition, so that's why 1 to 2 it should be the, it will be read the saturation points 1 and 2 at dry saturated condition. Okay, as per the temperature at which heat supplied T1 is equal to T2 isothermal heat addition process, that is what 350 degrees centigrade, it becomes 623 degree Kelvin. Temperature at which heat rejected, that is what heat rejection process, isothermal heat rejected process, that is what T3 is equal to T4 25 degrees centigrade, it becomes 298 degree Kelvin. Okay, then entropy change for this process S2 minus S1 is equal to S3 minus S4, that is what S1 is equal to S1 is equal to S4, S2 is equal to S3, then it becomes 1.4378 kilojoules per kg degree Kelvin. Okay, mass of water MW is equal to 1 kg. From the TS diagram, heat supplied per kg cycle per kg is equal to Q1 to 2, heat supplied Q1 to 2, that is what T1 into S2 minus S1. Then what is the value of T1? You can substitute. What is the value of S2 minus S1? They are mentioned it in the problem 1.437. It becomes heat addition. It becomes 895.75 kilojoules per kg. Okay. Work done per kg cycle is equal to W is equal to S2 minus S1, T1 minus T3. It becomes, substitute all these values, 1.4378, 623 T2, lowest temperature 298, it becomes 467.28 kilojoules per kg. Then similar way for heat rejection, Q3 to 4 is equal to S3 minus S4 into T3, 1.4378 into 298 is become 428.47 kilojoules per kg. Okay, this is the pressure of work done heat reception corresponding to 350 degree. From the steam table you can note down these values of the pressure 165.35 bar. Okay, it is very simple problem on Carnot cycle. Okay, here the heat rejection and heat addition process. Okay, for isentropic entropy change for this process I have written it S2 minus S1 is equal to S3 minus S4 is equal to 1.437. This is from the problem they are mentioned it. Then you should heat addition process T1 into S2 minus S1, it becomes 895. Then what happens here is work done is equal to S2 minus S1 is equal to T1 minus T3, it becomes like this. Then heat rejection, then for the corresponding 350 degree centigrade, from the steam table the corresponding pressure is 165.35 bar. Okay, this is very simple problem on Carnot cycle. Okay, next I will solve it the problem. Okay, another one problem I have to solve. Okay, then I will read out this problem here once again. I will read out this problem once again, just you can observe it what happens in this problem on this Carnot cycle is over. Next another one cycle I have to dictate with the based on Rankine cycle. Okay, now I will read out the problem here for the Rankine cycle. Okay, a simple Rankine cycle steam power plant operates between temperature limits of 260 degree centigrade and 95 degree centigrade. Steam is supplied to the turbine in a condition of complete saturation, and the expansion in the turbine is isentropic. Draw the ideal Rankine cycle and Carnot cycle using steam and capable of working between the same temperature. Limits in temperature and HS diagram. Estimate and compare the efficiency of two cycle while working between the same given conditions. Okay, then you have to write down the corresponding TS and PV diagram of Rankine cycle. Okay, then this is what the TS diagram and HS diagram. Okay, that is 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, then HS diagram. Then maximum and minimum temperature T1 is equal to T2, it becomes 260 degrees centigrade, it becomes 233.4, it becomes T3 is equal to T4, 95 degrees centigrade, it becomes 368 degree Kelvin. Okay, from the corresponding temperature steam table 260 degrees centigrade, H2 is equal to Hg2 is equal to, because why I have taken Hg2, that is a dry saturated condition, that value it becomes from the steam table 2796.4 kilojoules per kg, that is what S2 is equal to Sg2, it becomes 6 kilojoules per kg degree Kelvin. Okay, for minimum temperature 95 degrees centigrade, minimum temperature at 95 degree centigrade, it becomes liquid, that is why HF3, this is what HF3, this is what HF3, 398 kilojoules per kg, HFG3 227.2 kilojoules per kg, SF3 1.25 kilojoules per kg degree Kelvin, SFG3 6.167 kilojoules per kg degree Kelvin. This is all the thing with respect to the temperature. We can note down from the steam table all the values. Then go to the process 2 to 3. Entropy at point 2 is equal to entropy at point 3. That is what S2. That is a dry saturated. S2 is equal to SF3 plus X3 into SFG3. Then you should find out the value of X. Okay, 0.77. Then enthalpy of steam at point 3. H3 is equal to HF3 plus X3 into HFG3. It becomes 2146 kilojoules per kg. Then Rankine cycle efficiency is equal to H2 minus H3 divided by H2 minus HF3. Okay, that value you can substitute, you can get the Rankine cycle efficiency is 27%. Similar way, we have to find out the Carnot efficiency. That is what T1 minus T3 divided by T1, TH minus TL divided by TH. Okay, and that is the highest temperature, lowest temperature. Based on that one, the Carnot efficiency it becomes 30.95. Rankine cycle efficiency is 27%. Okay, this is the problem with respect to the Rankine cycle. The same operating temperature we have to compare with the Carnot cycle. Okay, then we'll be having another one problem on Rankine cycle. In a Rankine cycle, the maximum pressure of steam supplied is 6 bar, the drainage fraction is 9, the exhaust pressure is 0.7 bar. Find the theoretical work done and the Rankine efficiency. Then we have to write down the TS and HS diagram. Okay, this is with respect to the X values they are mentioned. It drainage fraction is 0.9, not 1. So that's why what happens, it will become a wet steam. So that's why that point which will be existing within that saturation curve, within the saturation curve, within the saturation curve, within the saturation curve. So that we have to write down the TS and HS diagram. Within this curve we have to write down, this is what the saturation curve. Within that we have to write down this curve. Okay, that is a process 1 to 2, 2 to 3 and 3 to 4. The 1 to 2 it becomes wet. Okay, not dry saturated. Dry and it will be getting, it will be exactly will meet the saturation curve, that means wet 0.9 is there, X value becomes 0.9. So that's why it becomes within that saturated curve. Like that we have to write down. Okay, then afterwards from this steam table corresponding to a pressure of 6 bar, we have to note down the value of HF2. It becomes 670.4 kilojoules per kg, HFG2 2085.1 kilojoules per kg, SFG2 1.93 kilojoules per kg, SFG2 4.827 kilojoules per kg degree Kelvin. Okay, for the pressure 0.7 bar, we have to note down the value of HF3 is equal to 376.8 kilojoules per kg, HFG3 is equal to 2283.3 kilojoules per kg, SF3 is equal to 1.192 kilojoules per kg degree Kelvin, SFG3 6.288 kilojoules per kg degree Kelvin. Okay, for isentropic expansion process 2 to 3, then it becomes SF2 plus X2 into SFG2 is equal to SF3 plus X3 into SFG3. Both are in wet condition. Then we have to substitute the value of X2 0.9, SF2 and SFG2 value 0.9, and we have to find out the value of X3. X3 is become 0.808. Then enthalpy of steam at 2 is equal to H2 is equal to HF2 plus X2 into HFG2, then it becomes 2547 kilojoules per kg. Similar way at point 3 H3, HF3 plus X3 into HFG3 to 222.17 kilojoules per kg degree Kelvin. Because of these two things, all the things, H2 also it will be wet steam, H3 also wet steam. Then we have to note down the work. Okay, H2 minus H3 is equal to 325.3 kilojoules per kg. Then we have to find out the Rankine efficiency. H2 minus H3 divided by H2 minus HF3, it becomes 15%. That is the Rankine cycle efficiency. Okay, this is all about simple problem on Rankine cycle. Now I will stop it here. Okay, the next class we have to solve the problem on superheating of steam. Okay, this is dry saturated condition and wet condition, how to write down the TS and HS diagram. The next class I will discuss about the superheating of steam.